Hi, sixth grade. Wow, it's such a beautiful day today. I'm recording this on Wednesday and I'm out here on my sun porch. It's really the quietest part in my house, except that I do have the windows open so I can hear the birds chirping outside. And it's just such a beautiful day, and I hope that you've been able to get outside and enjoy it. All right, so today what we're going to do is go over our vocabulary definitions for lesson 16. And then I'm also going to be introducing to you our anchor text for lesson 16, which is called The Real Vikings. All right, so first of all, get out your vocabulary definitions, and I am going to say the words for you and the definitions, and I want to make sure that you have the correct definitions so that you know exactly what to study for your quiz, which is coming up. Okay, first one is saga. So saga is a story about heroic deeds. Next, we have majestic, grand, magnificent, impressive. We use this adjective many times to describe the Lord. All right, next we have embodied, which means represented in physical shape and form. Okay, unearthed. Unearthed means uncovered, dug up from the ground. All right, and then ancestral, related to or inherited from family members in the past. Okay, ruthless, showing no pity or compassion for others. Destiny, a person's fortune or fate, something unavoidable. Recreational, concerning relaxing or amusing activities. Forge, to shape or form with careful effort. And artistry, artistic quality or ability. Now, if you missed any of those, make sure to go back and review this video so that you have the correct definitions. All right, we are going to move ahead now. And please turn to page 466. 466. All right, so I want to introduce to you today our target skill, which is comparing and contrasting. We are going to be using the graphic organizer called a Venn diagram. I know that we've used these in the past, especially with some of our writing activities, but just want to go over with you again what that looks like. So here I have an example of that, and I'll show that to you again towards the end of the video when I give the instructions for your assignment. So basically it's just two ovals that are connected, and the purpose of comparing and contrasting is you are to examine how two or more things are alike and different. All right, next we have the genre. So our genre for lesson 16 is informational text. And if we look there at 466, informational text gives facts and information about a topic. And as you read, please look for, our first point, headings that begin sections of related information. Next, look for photographs and captions. Next, look for the way in which ideas are organized. All right, now let's look at page 467 and taking a look at our title, The Real Vikings, Craftsmen, Traders, and Fearsome Raiders. Okay, our essential question. How can learning about history help people today? How can learning about history help people today? All right, I want you to think through that, and I'm sure that Miss Mann has given you lots of helpful tips about how learning facts from history can really help us in our lives today, so that we don't make those same mistakes that people from the past have made. All right, now you are going to be reading through this text. Again, make sure that you're looking for those key elements of informational text that we read through just a moment ago on page 466. And you will be reading this text. I want you, though, to take a look at page 471. So skip ahead to 471. Now I want you to look at the bottom there of the page where it says compare or analyze the text, compare and contrast. Use information on these pages to compare and contrast the houses of the poorer and the wealthier people in Hedeby. Okay, so I have written sort of an example of what I'm looking for here. Hopefully that you can see this. So we want to have our Venn diagram, and you will title it Houses of the Vikings. You want to have one section for the rich and one section for the poor, and then that middle part where the circles or ovals are intersected, that is for the elements in which would apply to both the rich and the poor houses. So I've gone ahead and given you one bullet point for each. So for the rich, you will see that it says large wooden houses, 16 by 40 feet, and you're going to be using exact text evidence in your Venn diagram. And then for the poor, I have wattle and daub huts that are 9 by 12 feet. Okay, so I would like you to come up with at least 3 points in each of the sections for rich, both, and poor. And you can either take a picture of that and email it to me, or scan it and email it to me. That is going to be your homework for today. I do want you to continue reading the rest of the text, so make sure that you do that. All right, and then I also wanted to share with you just a special little sign of spring that I found out in my yard. And maybe you have also found one of these little guys. My daughter Bethany found this little toad, and I just think he's so cute, and I thought that you would appreciate being able to see him. Oh, there he goes. All right, guys, have a great day.